Buenas a todos, espero que estén muy bien. Hoy vamos a estar aquí jugando Dragon Age de Veilguard, uno de los juegos más esperados por mí este año. Espero que nos dé una gran experiencia y vamos a disfrutarlo al máximo. Estamos viendo a Barrick, grandísimo personaje de Dragon Age Inquisition. Odiado por muchos, amado por otros tantos. Si quieres déjenme en los comentarios si eran de los que odiaban o de los que le cogieron cariño a nuestro pana Solas. Está contando Barry cómo se creó el velo. Se creó Solas.
Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Bueno, aquí tenemos creación de personajes. Está muy bien hecho el editor de personajes, gente. Ya lo he probado. Les puedo decir que está muy bien. Simplemente vamos a pasar de él. Ya yo tengo el personaje mío creado y todo. Miren, aquí lo pueden importar porque es su personaje. He creado otros personajes, pero bueno. Este es el personaje que tengo creado. Mi humana. Pícara. Pues nada. Vamos a darle siguiente. Ajá, ya tiene todo escogido. Aquí tenemos las facciones. Entonces podemos ser un guardia gris. Rube pertenece a los guardias grises, una orden militar que juró detener a los agentes tenebrosos y otros monstruos, los cuales se transforman en ritos secretos inquebrantables y le otorgan poderes sobrenaturales contra la oscuridad. Los guardias grises son básicamente de Dragon Age 1. Salieron en Dragon Age 1. Éramos un guardia gris, de hecho. El héroe de Dragon Age 1 es un guardia gris. Los exploradores de Espero, Rupert es el explorador de Espero, el tipo de grupo que explora la ruina de los elfos antiguos del bosque de Latán. Aunque fue fundado por los elfos, acoge a cualquiera que sea lo suficientemente valiente, o quizás estúpido se podría decir también, como para enfrentarse a la magia que distorsiona la realidad de Arlathan. Bien, bueno, aquí tienen los otros, pueden leerlo si desean, ahí pausan el vídeo y lo leen. Entonces nada, el apellido va cambiando, eso me gusta, el apellido de nuestro personaje va cambiando. Así que vamos a llamarnos Albert. Vamos a tener apellido Albert. Aquí es el trasfondo de nuestro personaje. Se los dejo aquí para que lo puedan leer si desean. Ese es el trasfondo de nuestro personaje con el que empezaremos. Ya me lo sé. Lo siguiente. Dificultad. Vamos a ponerlo en dificultad máxima. No hay miedo. Vamos a pasárnoslo en dificultad máxima. Vamos a morir 500.000 veces. Pero quiero probar qué tal está esta dificultad. Si realmente es difícil o si realmente es ñe. Entonces, podemos aquí editar la Inquisición. O sea, qué pasó en el Inquisition, qué decisiones tomamos en el Inquisition. Vamos a hacer cambios. A la Inquisidora no la voy a editar mucho. Vamos a dejarla como una elfa, que me gusta ver el mundo de él. Esta elfa está bien. Porque que el Inquisidor sea un elfo para los humanos, que son básicamente la capilla. No lo veo muy bonito. La capilla es como la iglesia en este mundo. Vale, terminada de editar la Inquisidora. Interés romántico. El interés romántico mío, Josephine, decae. Disolvimos la Inquisición tomó una decisión insólita. Se dio cuenta que la Inquisición había crecido tanto que si era fácil que alguien abusara de todos los recursos de su prisión, la Inquisición disolvió todo y dejó que la gente se diera por su camino. Vale, la disolvemos o se la entreguemos a la capilla. No sorprendió a nadie que la Inquisición entregara el mando a la capilla. Al fin y al cabo, la Inquisición fue fundada por unas caballeras más letales y estaban muy vinculadas a una ley, la Divina Victoria. Algunos miembros de la asociación se integraron aquí a la capilla, mientras que otros siguieron su propio camino. No vamos a tomar esta decisión, vamos a disolverla. Juró detener a Solas desapareció para llevar a cabo sus planes, la Inquisidora juró detenerlo, la Inquisidora declaró que el peligro que suponía Solas era tal que había que detenerlo a toda costa. Aunque su influencia ya no era la de antaño, aún tenía contactos y viejos amigos que prepararon para dar caza al lobo terrible, como es conocido Solas. Juró salvar a Solas de sí mismo. Solas desapareció para poder llevar a cabo sus planes. La Inquisidora se negó a renunciar a él. La Inquisidora creía que el arrepentimiento de Solas era sincero y que en realidad no quería seguir adelante con sus planes. Juró salvar a su amigo y pedir. Bueno, esta creo que es la decisión que yo tomaría. Ese es el punto de vista que yo le daría, la verdad. No sé, coméntenme ustedes qué punto le daría. Yo ese es el que le doy. Siguiente. Y listo. Aquí tenemos a la izquierda un resumen de nuestro personaje. Y vamos adentro. Pantalla de carga. Algo que se repite mucho en el juego. Primera cosa que no me gusta tanto. No me gusta tanta pantalla de carga. El juego al final está dividido en zonas. Que son semilineales. Pueden ser zonas tipo Mundo del Sol.
So,
Puede decirse.
where were we?
Pero bueno, ya verán.
Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
Era el lobo de Red Light.
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous,
Minrathous.
capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert.
Necesitamos un experto local.
So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Barrick, narrador 10 de 10, ¿saben? Narrador de la historia del 2. Narrador no, compañero nosotros en el Inquisition. En el Inquisition él no narra una hostia. Y pues en este
Let's try this again.
está empezando a narrar la historia.
Where's Nevgalis?
Estamos buscando a la detective.
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Sí, la verdad es que sí. Sí.
Nevgalis is my
Directo,
only
directo.
shot at
Vamos,
finding the
vamos, vamos.
Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is.
No
Be
nos
ready to
iremos.
talk by the time I get to
Se
you.
vamos.
Darling, you're adorable.
No, adorable esto que vamos a terminar aquí. No te preocupes que ya. Déjame terminar aquí con estos payasos. Ya tiene cara de preocupación, Janes, que le están dando una paliza.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Buen grupo de inútiles que te buscaste para que te cuidaran. Y aquí
Meet
aparece
Bianca.
nuestro estimado
She'd
Barry
like
con
you to
su
stay a
hermosa
while.
Bianca. Uy. A ver, con tu permiso. Gracias. A ver, amiga. ¿Cómo te cuento?
Nevgalis.
¿Cómo que te
Dumat
cuento? Te vas a
Plaza.
reventar la cara.
The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks.
Mimi.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Duma Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for
Lugarteniente
the
de
record,
Barrick.
there was probably an easier
Ahora
way to
bien,
do that
lugarteniente
than fighting
de
an
Barrick.
entire bar.
Contaba contigo, Barry. Contigo sin miedo.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Hay que confiar en nuestros aliados, ¿no?
Come on. Harding will be worried.
Vamos a buscar a Hardy,
All right.
personaje también del
Break's over.
Inquisition. Muchos personajes regresan del Inquisition.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you
Si
claim.
pudimos
She's
editar a
the
la
best
Inquisidora,
damn detective
evidentemente
I've
en
ever
algún
met.
momento va a salir.
If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I
Ya,
believe her.
muy extraño que no saliera la Inquisidora.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
El juego me va un poco
Espero, come
raro,
on, please.
la verdad. En zonas me va bien, en zonas me va peor. Yo la verdad que solo sé que no sé nada. Yo solo sé que no
You
sé nada.
still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going
Yeah,
to
I
tear
get that.
down the veil.
Está
The
bien.
only thing
Está bien.
separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in
Que
Minrathous.
nos están
We've got to
persiguiendo.
help her.
Me gustan las
We
animaciones
don't have
faciales.
time to get arrested, especially if we...
Para el historial que tiene La historia que tiene Veilguard con Majestad Andrómeda mejoramos. No creo que sean las mejores animaciones espaciales. Vaya, eso no creo. No me parece. Pero bueno.
We're too late.
Están
The
bastante bien.
ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way.
Vamos a perseguir a...
She'll get us to do my
Oye, 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 oye.
That will get us to Solus.
Aquí están los demonios. Saliendo por la grieta del pelo.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
Uy, uy.
My
Permiso,
guess is the
permiso.
veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Sí, un poco
And
sí.
when the veil comes out completely?
Oye.
The whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Demonio del orgullo, creo. Una paliza le dieron el
Come
demonio,
on,
¿no?
this way. It
Vamos,
should get
vamos.
us to Harding.
Vale, vale. Tranquilo y nervioso. Vamos para acá. Aquí. Ahí estamos. Y este es Hattie,
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors
exploradora
quick
de la,
as you can, okay?
de la Inquisidora, o sea, de la Inquisition, y héroe de la Inquisición.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Pudiéramos estar mejor.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks.
Sí. La
The
verdad es
bar
que
owner
es muy
said the
inoportuno
Venatori took Nev
nuestra
to Dumont
amiguita,
Plaza.
la
Can
detective.
you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem.
Claro que sí.
I saw Dumont Plaza
Son
while I
las
was
mejores
scouting
pruebas
the
de
area,
Inquisición.
and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
We've got company. Company. Se viene y me copa. Ya verá.
Demon.
Ajá, nos están enseñando a
Here
combatir.
they come.
Este presume hoy. Bloqueo. Toma. Bloqueo no. Vamos. Perfecto. Vamos, es un juego de dificultad máxima, así que vamos a tener que jugar con mucho cuidado. Toma.
That's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
Díganme, gente, si quisiera que le hiciera un video de primeras impresiones del juego, sobre mi opinión, qué tal me parece. Y se los podré hacer.
Oh no, I think
Claro
that's
que sí.
Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
Igual. Mira, uy.
Solus tears down the veil. Doesn't
Con el
that...
permiso usted.
Venatori cultists.
I hate these assholes.
No eres el único, Ori. Vamos. Ahí estamos. Con un arco. Estamos.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Toma. Toma. Y toma. Vale. Vale. Por el momento es el inicio, no va a ser tan complicado. Hay que ver qué tan complicado es más adelante.
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Tocar.
Cross paths with them in the veil.
Yo haciéndome la speedrun sin
Magic
no hit,
and putting people in
pero
danger.
no,
Yep, that's them.
no coló. Aquí hay eco. Vamos a ver.
Come on. Guess
Se
we're
puede tomar.
sliding down.
Bonita para ya nos vamos. Perfecto. Ábreme las puertas a tu corazón, Nep. Y aquí está. Les presento a Nep,
Varric, Harding.
nuestra detective
Not the worst timing.
desde 20.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
Nah,
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city.
no me
have
parece
reason
que
to
esté
hate
muy
me.
secuestrado.
Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Maravilloso.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus.
La mejor forma de mejorar la noche.
She's gonna
Voy a
help
un
us
demonio.
find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Buen trabajo a los venatores.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
Sí, no, tiene un gusto
You said you had a lead.
putísima madre, la verdad. Tiene excelente gusto. Vaya,
I haven't seen Solus
si lo
in
mejora
person,
más,
but I did find
va y
hints
se
of
paga
old
con tu
magic,
dragón.
similar to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then
Well-
let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
No, no puedo ir. Uy, qué buena flecha, ¿no? Oh, una flecha. Un proazo, ¿no? Vamos. No le di. Simplemente soy buenísimo. Toma, 2000. Le doy en la cabeza a gente con crítico y es directo a 2000. Ahí pueden ver. 2000. Uy. Hoy no. ¿En serio? Vamos, melee. Melee. Vamos.
On the entrance. I can get it.
Dale, abre. Ahora la puerta. Tomamos una bota.
So
Fair
this
enough.
is the Dreadwolves. I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in
Alluvian.
Arlethan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Seguramente. Vamos a atravesarlo. Vamos a atravesar lo que es. El lobo terrible nos espera. Y aquí estamos.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these
No me
trees.
digas.
This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Es que es normal, es un dios. ¿Qué te esperas?
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Nuevos amiguitos. Kevin. Vinieron a saludar. Lo raro es que no atacan a solas. Nos atacan a nosotros. Parecían como controlados por eso. Pero no, no son controlados por eso. Simplemente que no lo atacan por alguna razón. Vale. ¿Atrás? No, se va eso. Bueno, le di la vida muy tarde. Tengo que mejorar el timing de las habilidades. O sea, de los pares.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No
What?
telling what could come through. We have to stop this demon quickly.
Venga, bueno. ¡Bah! Me reventó la cara.
Watch the lightning!
¡Ah! Me reventó. ¡Uy! ¡Estos rayos de mierda! Este rayito por donde ya sabes, mariquita. Toma. Vale, me quedé sin flecha. Coge la poti. Coge la poti. ¡Ah! Me reventó la cara. Lo pegó. Toma. Dale. Toma. Atrás. Vamos. Mariquita. Bueno, medio. Bien. Bloqueo ahí. Vamos. Pégale, pégale. No me dio. Bien.
How did even this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. The damn thing probably sent Solus's ego.
Toma, toma. Obvio. Bien. Se muere. Vamos. 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 Vamos.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Se nota la dificultad. Hay que jugar bien, que nos matan. Me gusta. Y me gusta hasta ahora cómo está siendo implementada en el sentido que no son juegos esponjas de golpe, no de balas, de golpes. Ahora, que después más adelante de juegos si no nos metemos 20 años matando un bicho pequeño.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Vamos, Ari.
Are you
Márcatelo.
sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Va a pedir
Solus
amablemente.
needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Seguro que puede.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
No sé yo qué poder hacer Bianca contra un dios demonio, pero buah. Bueno, un dios demonio, no, un dios épico, pero
Take
buah,
care of the team for me.
buah. Él sabrá. Ahí va, vale. Tiene bien redondos.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hijo de puta. La expresión como de asombro de ver a Barry ahí. No nos esperaba,
Let's buy him some
evidentemente.
time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Toma.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Ya le cogí la mecánica del bloqueo. No se preocupe. Ya dejaré de dar vergüenza ajena con el bloqueo. Patético, está haciendo mi nivel de bloqueo ahora mismo.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
No, va. No.
Please.
Ya, vale, ya. Eso lo hizo, vaya, para no matarte a ti. Para no darte una hostia a ti, hace eso. Porque es que si no, te manda.
We need a better plan.
Te manda a tomar por saco.
Won't work. He's too powerful.
Otra como.
What if we disrupt the
Este, por
ritual?
favor, que es un dios.
See
Podemos
those
ubicarnos que es un
statues?
dios.
If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting the
personaje
ritual of this
pensando.
scale will have consequences.
Gracias. Alguien con sentido común.
What about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better
No
idea?
importa.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Nev, vamos.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Nev, porque es que es verdad.
Need to push it!
Eres capaz de cumplir tu objetivo.
Together!
No pensar.
Now!
Vamos.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Vamos. Allá va. Se acabó el ritual, mi amiguito. Oh. Muévete. Ya basta. Ya. Uy. Corre, ayúdalo, corre. Oh. No le pasa nada, ¿no? Esa es una delirio, creo, delirio puro.
Varric.
Que mira eso verde ahí.
Oh no.
¿Qué será eso verde ahí? Y llegaron unos huéspedes inesperados. ¡Wow! Hicimos mierda. Menuda colleja nos hemos dado con toda parte. De milagro pudieron llegar ahí sin problema. Como para no sangrar. Como para no sangrar con la tremenda hostia que nos dimos. Dragon Age de Veilguard. Un buen inicio, la verdad. Tienen un buen inicio.
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless.
Espero los personajes, una cosa me parece loquísimo lo que se ve.
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
¿Qué hacías entonces, amigo? Es que dice muchas
When you
verdades a media.
disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, you
Habla
brought me here
y
to talk.
cuéntanos tu punto de vista.
What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped. And the blighted
La
elven
magia de la
gods
ruina
walk
es
free.
básicamente lo que usan los engendros tenebrosos y por lo cual son engendros tenebrosos.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Sí, ¿no?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right
es
thing.
que
He
es
tried to
forma de
talk to
ser
you anyway,
Dragon
and now
Age
he's hurt.
Varric is-
Inquisition.
Quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
Tiene
So
un
those
punto.
things that got out.
Tiene un punto.
said
Barry que
they
es un
were
muy,
gods.
muy buen mentiroso. Sino que era quien le pregunta a Cassandra.
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Qué graciosita, ¿no? Yo también uso de cama, no te preocupes.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger.
¿Y dónde
I
quedó
cannot
la
access
daga?
my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the Elven God of, and I am quoting you here,
Qué buenos
lies,
consejos, la verdad.
treachery, and
No necesitamos a más
rebellion.
nadie
Depending on the story.
que nos aconseje la verdad.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Okay. Me encanta como el juego puso lo de solo las hitos se han atacado verbalmente.
Why tear
No
down
me
the veil?
digas. O sea, eso está un poco que está un poco
No idea what you have done.
que nos digan algo que
Responsibility now.
viendo. Somos imbéciles, me parece a mí no.
Look who's still with us.
Varric,
Miren el
you're
pelo del
okay.
personaje.
But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me.
Solas es más duro
Don't think I'll be
que...
making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Parece que no.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah,
Un poquito.
Harding got everyone out.
No tiene
By the
nada
skin of
más,
her
¿eh?
teeth, mostly. Before
Casi
you
nos
start
morimos todos,
worrying, Nev will be fine. She's
Mi-
apparently a lot tougher
migajas.
than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have.
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in
Sí,
demons.
pero...
It isn't over though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else.
El
got
lema
out.
es que no está lleno de demonios,
Look,
pero hay
you've got
dioses
this.
épicos locos por ahí.
I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map.
Este es el trasfondo del que les hablaba, la historia
There's a reason
con la
I
que
dragged you
empezamos.
into this whole soulless mess.
Básicamente
You're
nuestro
clever,
personaje, por salvar a unas
adaptable,
personas
and
de su
you
grupo,
don't know when to quit.
nada,
away.
perdió un mapa valiosísimo.
I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look
Mierda,
around.
Ya voy
Oh,
porque
be
se vean
careful
las
if you go outside,
decisiones.
Rook.
O sea que,
It is a long way down.
ya desde el inicio estamos viendo
The
decisiones
Illuvian led us into
que se aplican.
something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then
Pero
I
estaría un poco bien
really
también
need
que
to look
dejaran de
around.
ponerlo ahí, por favor. O sea,
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
parece que va a mimir. Nos
See you
deja todo
later, kid.
y se va a mimir. Qué grande, Barry. Un grande. Es que aquí ahora corre de puta madre el juego. Vale. Es que aquí corre de puta madre el juego. Porque el juego no siempre corre así. Me haría muy feliz que siempre corriera así. Y nos reunimos. Vamos a la reunión
So,
del equipo.
we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with
Inés también.
Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the lighthouse.
He did? When?
Vaya, mi sueño.
While I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade.
¿Dónde le toca estar?
Not happy about that either.
Eso le
You're
pasa por
sure
no
that wasn't
contar
just a
las
dream?
verdades
It's a
completas.
reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that
No lo
front.
sabía.
I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic. Like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I worked with the
Este
Veil
diálogo
Jumpers. We study
salió por
ancient elven
nuestra,
artifacts, and we've learned a
por
lot
nuestro
of the
trasfondo.
history. The ancient elves were so powerful that their artifacts are still dangerous thousands of years
Sí
later.
mismo. Eso es muy
And their
cierto.
gods?
Los artefactos épicos son
They might
súper
not
fríos.
literally be
En
gods,
todos los
but
juegos
I can
salen,
only
de
imagine
alguna
how
manera o de
powerful
otra,
they are.
artefactos épicos. Y
All right.
nunca
Well, we've stopped the
salen
ritual, and there doesn't seem
para
to be
nada
an
buenos,
immediate
siempre
danger.
son peligrosos.
For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they
Ya,
escaped.
ese es el problema
So
grande.
those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane. Two of
Elganon
the
and
ancient
Gillinane.
elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Sí, son peores que Sol.
Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down
Muy
the Veil.
irónico, demasiado.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're
Tacho,
dealing with.
no podemos saltar con
And
tu
how
enemigo
many
tan
more
poderoso
people
de
will
la
get
nada,
hurt,
sí.
get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Mira que nos podemos morir nosotros también, nos podemos joder. Por favor, piensa un
If
poquito.
Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we
sea,
only have
sentido
Solus's
común.
word about all of this.
Then let's
Está muy
go
caliente,
investigate for
bueno,
ourselves.
que solucionar la situación, pero
We
es que
find
al
out
final
what we're dealing
si
with,
nos tiramos a lo loco,
and
igual
then
nos matan a
we
nosotros
take our
también, entonces,
Fine.
¿qué vamos a evolucionar?
The
Pues nada.
Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
No, vaya. De Veilguard. Guardianes del pelo.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
No.
Right, let's
Claro
take a
que
look
no,
around and see if we can
no, no.
find it.
Y aquí tenemos gente que son como nosotros, o sea, son del el trasfondo nuestro de corredores del pelo. Yo creo que una espada le da mucho a eso. Mierda. Puta, qué loco.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Y si no lo logran, los van a matar. Ya. Fuerza Uruti solucionado. Claro que sí. A veces la solución más sencilla es la más correcta. Bastante bien saliste. Bastante bien saliste, mi amigo.
Strife? Earlin?
What are you
Roll the
doing
stripes.
back in Arlington?
Long story.
Isn't it always with you?
Muy largo.
And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Earlin. They're veil jumpers, like me.
Sí, pero ahora deja-
Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down.
Eso
I'm
no es
sorry,
necesario.
Tarith.
O sea,
It's
no es
not your
necesario que
fault.
me digas.
Since
lo
the
que-
sky
lo que
ripped
están diciendo
open, the
mayormente.
magic's been surging. Bunch of
sea, no es
artifacts that
molesto,
have
se
been
puede ignorar,
dormant
pero
for
es que-
centuries started coming alive.
Queda mal.
This is because of Finn Harrell's, sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications
Intentamos,
lead to
amigo.
unforeseen consequences? Again.
Sí, sigue enfadado con lo demás, porque sí.
Will you let it go? Yes, the map was destroyed, but everyone walked out of there alive.
I told you to wait.
If I'd waited for you to make a copy, people would have died.
So you ran off on your own, and now we've lost the only way of navigating back to that site. We lost the work put into it, everything we uncovered, and everything we hadn't.
Solus's ritual. You stopped it?
Sky's not ripping itself
cierta
apart
manera
anymore, is it?
Pero en cierta
All
manera lo
right. You
podemos.
stopped Solus. So why is Arleth neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly.
Elganan
Elganan
y
and
Gillian.
Gillian.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The
Imagino que lo que dijo
Evanurus.
ella fue como que a la mierda.
If they're back in
Cagamos.
the world, that explains a lot.
Ujú. ¿Qué nos dice?
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanurus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind
Sí,
rulers.
ya no eres
There's a
el primero
reason
que nos,
Solus
dice,
led
que
a
nos lo dice.
rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be two of the Evanurus.
Sí, no.
And of course it had to be
Tantas
you
cosas
that
épicas se
unearthed
pueden haber
them.
desenterrado, tienen que ser los dos tiranos
Thedas is in
épicos. Qué
bad
bien.
shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara
Bueno,
Lute.
vamos a empezar
She's
ayudando a
the
nuestros
best there is at working with
ex-compañeros.
our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for
Qué
another
bien.
artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Eolin, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
Estás muy
We'll
herida.
meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook.
3 días.
And thank you.
Hace 3 días que desapareció. Bueno, nos toca encontrarlo. A ver qué tal. Logramos hasta que aparezca. Bosque de Arlaza. Ruinas élficas.
Never been to this part of Arlathan before. This fog's
Para que también me
strange.
vea mejor.
It all feels a little off.
Qué bonito.
Like everything shifted a little bit.
Oye, las mariposas.
Is that suit of armor
Oye,
moving?
tranquilo. ¡Ah! Ya te digo yo que sí. Y no es una armadura que se está moviendo precisamente para que seamos amigos. Ay, no le di en la cara en serio. Y toma. Ah, hombre. ¡Oh! Se tienen, amigos. Mira quién apareció.
Gotcha. Oh, people.
¿Hasta cuánto no es una persona,
Where'd you
amigo?
come from?
Belara? Belara Lute. Strife and Eolin sent us to find you.
Wait, didn't you used to be a veil jumper? You left with Varric.
Yes.
What was your name?
Rook. At least, that's the nickname Varric gave me.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to
Encaje
wait a
Harding.
full week before
What?
they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been
Una
gone
semana
3 days.
entera.
Well,
O
the
sea,
situation's changed.
para
For the
ellos
worse,
perderse 3 días no
unfortunately.
está mal. Se
The
pueden
elven
perder una
gods,
semana
Elganan
entera.
and Gillian have escaped Fen'Harel's
Mierda.
prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse.
Sí, ¿no?
Okay, wait. I need a second.
Comprensible.
It's a lot to take in.
Mucha información
It
de...
does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like
go
what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous.
Sí.
Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a
Es
veil
una
bubble.
aurora boreal.
It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in,
Una
you can't get out.
prisión. Básicamente
Strife
estamos
and
aquí
Deering said you're their
atrapados.
best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then,
Es que,
let's get going.
o sea, ni siquiera está segura. Espera que sí, pero... ¿Y si no? Si no, vamos a ver cagados. Muy fuertemente. Vamos allá. Pelar a su cruz.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of
Como para no
demons.
hacerlo.
A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Qué bonito los conejitos. La flecha en la cobra uno. ¡Y! Ah, mira qué bien. La flecha la acabo de atravesar. Perfecto, me parece genial. El conejo existe en mi corazón. Que de ahí no va a llegar a otro lado. Vamos a ver, ¿qué es por aquí? Aquí no hay nada. ¿Y eso?
Is that water just swirling into the air?
Yes.
I've never seen that kind of magical anomaly here before.
We call it the whirlpool. They're not usually this big, though.
Otro está por acá.
Demons!
¡Uy!
Where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Tenía de cámara. Ahora vamos a usar a nuestros compañeros. Escribimos una support básicamente. Dejar el daño. ¡Uy! Me reventaron la cara. Me volvieron a reventar la cara. Dejad de reventarme la cara. Acá. ¿Dónde está? No me dio. Este no me dio. Mierda. Ay. Y yo volver a esquivarlo, man. Pues este falló. Se va a final, ¿no? Vamos. Toma. Oh, ¿en serio? Vamos para adentro. Pero, ¿esta más de esa habilidad? Uy, no le dio completo, loco. Malísimo. Esa habilidad no le dio completo. Qué triste. Estoy muy triste ahora mismo. Vale. Toma. Y subimos a nivel 3.
So what is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing
Y
definite.
orito.
We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Aquí esto. Esto por acá. Poción para adentro que nos metemos. Damos 5 pociones. Uf. No podemos equivocarnos entonces. ¿Y qué hay?
Nice to find ruins that haven't been picked clean.
Uy, mira. Ya tenemos armadura nueva.
Most people are too
guapa,
afraid
¿no?
to go this deep into Arlathan. Except us veil jumpers.
With how wild the magic's been here, I don't blame them.
Abrimos la puerta.
Wow. I've never seen anything
Qué
like
bonito.
this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
¿Qué pasó?
Can't
¿Qué
be
es?
what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be
¿Qué es esto?
inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlocks. The ancient elves have a lot of them.
Entonces no, sí, te lo voy a mostrar. Aquí tenemos cositas. Y más cositas por aquí.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
No.
Oh, no, we
te lo
can
doy.
make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Sí, sí. Voy.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Esto es
And there we go.
un puzzle.
Easy.
Huh. That's a great trick.
A
A ver,
resonance amplifier.
también me
It's
da
drawing
un
magic
poco
from the
igual
ring temple
porque a mí no
to
me
this
gustan los
area.
puzzles. Así
I
que
need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
dale. A esto se refería ella con criaturas enraradas.
Coming at range.
No. Eliminado. No le di.
On your left.
No le di, no. Vengo para acá. Ahora sí le di. Y ahora te dejamos. Perfecto. No, cuando me pega me bajan la barriga, no me hace nada. Está muy bien. No lo di. No le di, no. A la última, no le di. Acá. No le di de nuevo. Mierda. ¿Qué usted de tanta cosa? No me. Vale, viejo. No, 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 no. No le di. No le di ni una fecha. Toma. Toma. A dormir, mi amigo. A dormir.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Vamos para arriba. Estamos al límite, loco. Acá. O tipo adentro. Por aquí lo tenemos. Ah, mira. Qué bien.
Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
No le di. Toma. No le di. Toma. Toma. Y toma.
Easy enough. But watch out.
Entre
Unless
comillas.
you see one, there's more nearby.
Bueno, gente, aquí lo vamos a ir dejando. Sin nada más que decir. Espero que les haya gustado mucho el vídeo de hoy. Si fue así, por favor, regálenme un like, suscríbanse. Nos veremos muy pronto nuevamente aquí en Veilguard. Así que cuídense mucho. Nos vemos. Bye bye.